third consecutive home game for the Jets that has gone to a shootout. Setoguchi in on Berra, shoots! And he misses for the first time this season, and Reto Berra helping out his club.
Berra got a piece of that one, playing very aggressive. Look how far he is outside the blue paint. Almost to the point you're forcing Setoguchi, who likes to shoot the puck, to maybe try to make a deke move.
Here's Joe Colborne. Great opportunity to put the Flames up. In on Montoya. Colborne scores! Oh, it was too easy.
Well, we've seen that before. And that's the move we were talking about. Great reach. He goes to the backhand, and I think just the lack of speed really throws a goaltender off like that.
Here's Andrew Ladd. 5 of 6 this year. He missed for the first time on Friday against Philadelphia. He comes in on Berra. Ladd with his move scores! Talk about being comfortable. Andrew Ladd just felt it all the way in, didn't he?
Takes it wide, and he's trying to open up the goaltender and try to get him to move, and this is a perfect shot over the shoulder just underneath the bar.
Here's Jiri Hudler. Hudler 0 for 1 this year. You take a look at his career totals. Goes wide. Hudler in on Montoya. Kicks, shoots, misses.
They caught a little bit of a crossbar there. Similar type of shot that Ladd had. He's trying to move the goaltender off the post. And yeah, didn't get the velocity. It was trying to go short side over the glove. Olli Jokinen loves to go through the 5-hole on this. We'll have to see if he still continues to try that.
2 for 4 this year for Jokinen. And on Berra, stopped by Reto Berra. And here's a chance for Mike Camilleri.
Hottest goaltender on the Flames right now. Yeah, he feels pretty comfortable in this situation, I think.
Camilleri's first of this year. You take a look at the career numbers. For the win, Camilleri in on Montoya. Camilleri stopped by Montoya. We're going to extra shooters.
It's like Blake Wheeler jumping over the boards.
Too slow turn.
Backhand, going forehand, trying to go 5-hole. Montoya closes the door pretty quick.
Wheeler 0 for 4 this year. Very slow. In Barris. And stretch far enough. Wheeler scores.
That's so difficult for a goaltender. The speed, just trying to get Berra to back in as much as possible. And he stays with him, gets down. And all of a sudden, there's that reach again by Wheeler.
Lee Stempniak needs to score to keep Calgary alive. With speed in, scores! Lee Stempniak, Mr. Everything of late for Calgary.
Complete opposite. Comes in slow. Watch him burst of speed right there. Just gets it going, and that throws Montoya's off a little bit. He's trying to time it, backing up into that crease area, and Stempniak on the backhand.
Frolik 0 for 1 this year. Frolik and Berra, stopped by Reto Berra. And the Flames, for the second time, have a chance to perhaps win it, but this was a great play by the goalie.
How quick is that pad? He misses with the poke check, and then he gets that right pad up and makes the save.
Here's TJ Brodie. 0 for 2 in his career, has 2 assists tonight. Brodie in on Montoya. Brodie slows down, misses. We're going to a 6-shooter.
A little bit of razzle-dazzle there. Got in probably a little bit too tight, and that allowed Montoya to use his stick right there to deflect that shot up over the net.
Mark Scheifele, the 20-year-old, on the attack for Winnipeg. Stuck by Berra.
Pretty composed in there for his first National Hockey League shootout.
Not bad.
How about Mr. Sven Baertschi going here?
Baertschi 0 for 1 this year. Sven Baertschi, a chance for Calgary to win it. This is the 3rd time in the shootout they've been able to do it. Baertschi across the blue line, in on Montoya. Stopped by Montoya. Wow.
Now do you go mathematically, number-wise, alphabetically from this point on, who are you going to pick?
Well, Evander Kane will now go. He's 0 for 1 this year. In on Berra, stopped by Berra.
Well, the guy, he's a shooter. He wants to end this very quickly. Comes in, good head of steam, but Berra is so far out of the blue paint that really takes down the angle.
Here's Chris Russell. Does Russell have some extra time magic? In on Montoya. Russell misses. We'll go to a 7th shooter. And it's the crowd favorite. You can just hear the tempo rise as Dustin Byfuglien jumps over the boards.
Did you see the slap shot?
You might. You never know. Here's Big Buff. In on Berra. Stopped by Berra.
That's what I'm not understanding about the Winnipeg Jets. So when they see Berra, and you can see how far he is out of the paint. I mean, he's a good 8 feet outside the paint. You're not going to beat a goaltender on that angle from that far out.
First ever career shootout attempt for Sean Monahan. Scores! Calgary win in a shootout 5-4 over Winnipeg. It wasn't easy, but boy was it entertaining.
No doubt right there with that confident move by Monahan. Really started to shake the head a little bit. Froze Montoya just enough and then made the perfect shot. He didn't miss this shot at all. Right here comes a head fakes, 1, 2, 3, and then snapped it far side. Just high enough over the pad. Right there. There's Montoya. Froze him for a split second. And the Flames come away with a very exciting 5-4 shootout victory here in Winnipeg.
Take a look at the bench as they react to Calgary's first shootout win since February 11th of 2012 when they beat Vancouver at home 3-2.